Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.
So tonight's meditation is going to be a little bit different because I had a talk for you. I think you know I've been reading the Dispenza book, Becoming Supernatural. So anyway, I had kind of a talk that I wanted to deliver to you tonight about oneness and about defining like what is the mind. You know, where is the mind? I've asked myself that before. I mean, you always say your brain, you know, your body, your spirit, but then what's this mind thing? Like, what is that? Where is that? And so this meditation tonight is going to be all about getting into the mind. And holding the mind, I'll kind of give you one definition you can consider, is that it's energy that lives beyond the body. So it's within us, it's without us, and it's kind of that connectivity. That mind is what connects us to the all, to the oneness, to that field that somebody mentioned earlier tonight of where anything is possible, where the possibilities are limitless. And so the mind is something that the brain doesn't really know how to maybe grasp. The ego doesn't know how to take that, but come into your heart and just feel your way through, just imagining your mind. And let's go into a meditation, because what I'm going to do tonight is kind of walk through this talk that I had, but make it into kind of a meditation, because each segment, I think we need time to meditate on each segment that I've got here. So we're going to start tonight. Josette so kindly brought up that post by Patricia Cota-Robles. And let's start there. She talks about the 3 crystalline lotus blossoms and this kind of 5D awakening that's happening right now, tonight, with that full moon, with that eclipse. And like Gino said, let's start by taking 3 nice deep breaths. And with your next breath, visualize your spine. Imagine that you could see that center channel running up and down your spine. Breathe into that, drawing your breath all the way to that first crystalline lotus blossom at the base of your spine. This is where the Kundalini is coiled, your energy center. Breathe into that. We're anchoring brand new frequencies. You are being held. We are all being held. We are being led Let's tap into those higher frequencies of love, of light, and goodness. And breathe into the I am at the base of your spine. If you could drop away from any of your outer realities and drop in to your highest good that has been there all along. Breathe into that at the base of your spine. You can even chant, I am. Invite in that you are in perfect alignment with your divine plan, with your highest good. And at the base of your spine is a healing blue flame. You are being bathed and prepared as we move through this time of great change. This is a time awakening the divine feminine to take the lead, to balance, to lovingly support the masculine, to give a rest to the masculine, so that the masculine can then in turn support and glorify the feminine. So breathing up your spine, now come to your heart. And this is the second lotus blossom that is secured with the heart flame. You are not a limited being. You are ever expanding, having divine potential. Breathe into that flame in your heart. Patricia Cota Robles calls this the flame of the Immaculate Concept. With that connection from the first chakra at the base of your spine now up to your heart, awakening your heart. You now breathe the energy up and imagine that you are pulling your energy up, up, up to your third eye, to that third crystalline lotus blossom, which is secured within the third eye. You're tapping into the divine potential of your brain. And I would say actually beyond your brain, into the field of the mind. Awakening and opening your third eye. Just behind the third eye in the very center of your head, that's the pineal gland. Breathe all the way up that center channel and into that pineal gland with your intention, awakening that so that it becomes a beacon, pulsating and synchronizing into the frequency of a higher vibration, leaving behind the physical world and concerns. You're tapping in to a deeper realm. This is allowing that healing blue flame to expand you, to fully open your crown chakra, forming a powerful beacon of light that will be with you daily, be with you hourly, to magnetically pull to you the highest outcomes and to allow you to fulfill your destiny, your highest potential. Allowing whatever part of you that wants to be part of the healing of the earth, to be that heart-based pattern for healing and perfection of Mother Earth. And as you do this, you are now entering into the mind that is beyond the body. The mind is energy that lives beyond the body. It is intelligent. It is intuitive. It's what connects us to the all. The mind transcends, but it is not apart from our brain, our body, or our experience. We are connected to our bodies, and it's what grounds us to Mother Earth. Let us embrace that as we also reach out into that mind field. It is said by many that we are moving through a phenomenon on this planet where people seem to be waking up, or at least having an experience that old ways, old patterns that we might have had our whole lives, we're being invited to let them go. Patterns, habits, beliefs that no longer work for us. Believing you're not good enough. Believing that you are not lovable. Whatever beliefs that are holding you back, these are not the truth. join with these higher frequencies to step into something new, because something is happening. Let's be part of that goodness. They say that powers and awarenesses that have been dormant in the mind are being tapped. We are waking up. Embrace with all the love in your heart the expression of your mind. What wants to wake up? This thing called the mind, think of it as an intuitive, invisible energy field that is connected to the whole and is what connects us to that oneness. And each of you, each of us have this mind, a unique mind, a unique emanating energy field. Your mind, each one of us has its own signature based on your unique experience. Say hello to your mind. Your mind, its expression is your own unique experience, the journey of your life, and what you've made of it. Forget your family. Forget your relationships. Forget your responses that have kept you trapped. Open up to the expanse. Allow your mind to be infused with newness, with new patterns, positive ways, new templates, limitless possibilities. Our mind is a collective of our impressions and experience, and it radiates our thoughts and emotions, our reactions, out into the vast universe. So what are you radiating out? Your unique mind operates within its conditioning. And from there, it is interacting with the broader creative consciousness, seeking a vibrational match to the thoughts and feelings we are radiating from our mind. And the mind is changeable. It's able to evolve. We are in a special time where we are being called to wake up, to close the door on destructive thinking, dissolve patterns that no longer work, We have to step out of the ego mind. We do this by meditating. We move into a deeper state of consciousness coming from our heart, where we intentionally lift our thoughts, our dreams to a purer vibration. You and the Creator are the same. Let that in. The divine is within you, creating the best that it can based on the programming you are giving your mind, whether you are conscious of it or not. What are you radiating? What storyline do you have repeating? And what would you prefer to have? Let the light in. Jesus said, love your enemy. So if there is negativity there, just love it. Infuse every thought with love. Those old patterns and beliefs that are dissolving, love those too. Love them on their way out. Love what wants to come in. Love yourself when you stumbled. Love yourself when you glided proudly. Love what you have hated. Love what you have resisted. Jesus said, love your enemy. We have to master our thoughts and emotions to attune to a higher field. Every thought has an energetic impact. So infuse it with love. Love what you want into being. Let love bring you to a place where you emanate the highest quality of thought and emotions at all times. See how your intentions project outward. It's a ripple effect. You are a transmitter. You are receiving and transmitting energy continuously, like a radio channel. What would you like to be tuned to? The forces are around you to lead you and guide you. Get clear on what your radio channel wants to transmit and what it wants to receive. Clarify and clarify again with love. move beyond what you need or want just for yourself. Let yourself broaden to the altruistic, to the all, to be a channel for that divine goodness that wants to wake up. And if it feels right, you can pray to Mother, Father, God, to your angels. They are there in your mind field. There is only one mind, and we are all part of that mind. What are you contributing to that? How do you want to receive? Tap into the deepest blessings. Become a blessing. You are a blessing. You are a blessing. Love anything that gets in your way. For those of you who would like to join me, imagine that we're putting our psychic arms together to heal the planet, to bring peace and calm to all the troubled and worried people who are suffering. Sending strength to all the people and structures and situations that are appearing to be an upheaval right now. Just give them the strength to weather all of this with equanimity and with calm maturity, helping our planet and our people to not be reactionary, but to be grounded in their hearts, reasonable and open-minded, and helpful to each other. Let's see that for each other and the planet. Thank you for joining me in that. Do that for the next 3 minutes before we move into Diksha. Thank Divine Mother, Father, God, for being present in you. You are the I am. Breathe into that. Bring your awareness, your whole mind, and just bring that in to the very center of yourself, wherever that is. Maybe a place between your first and third chakra. And just bring your awareness in the center. Breathe into that. So let yourself get a little more grounded. Coming back from the mind field and connecting more into that, the denser physical self. Staying present in your heart. And taking your time as you come out of your meditation and before we move into the blessing giving segment of our meditation.
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.